Buono, 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 sapori napoletano. Piano, 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 it's your favorite Italiano. Salute.
Before we start making pizza, let me show you the tomato sauce that I'm going to use. This is a recipe that I've done for the last 30-35 years. Very simply, fine chopped tomato. But we haven't finished with flavor there, because in there what we're gonna do, this is a 400 gram tin, the usual tin that you find in the supermarket or in Italian deli. We're gonna pour 4 pinches of salt, and we're gonna put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, quello buono, the very good one, 3-4 tablespoons of extra virgin olio d'oliva, basil leaves. There they are. I have my own plant outside, so pick up all the leaves. What I'll do, look, I just break them. It doesn't really matter how you break them, just tear them into the tomato sauce, mix everything together. Instead of showing you the normal Margherita pizza, which I will do later on, I want to show you how to make the very traditional Neapolitan pizza. I'm talking about the traditional pizza when mozzarella was never thought about putting it on a pizza. And it's called marinara. A marinara is a pizza with tomato sauce, garlic, oregano, and extra virgin olive oil. So when I used to be a boy, it was the only pizza available. The Margherita came later, and I will explain how the Margherita came about. But for the marinara, what you need, oregano. If you can get the oregano from Sicily, that is the best. And then you need a clove of garlic. What I'm gonna do with the garlic, look, very simply, peel it. Then I'm gonna cut in half. I'm gonna get rid of the middle of the garlic, because that's the part that is bitter, and also is the part that stings your breath. And then very simply, thinly slice. The pizza dough that I showed you, you can use it in any oven that you have. If you want to use the one that you got at home, your conventional oven, perfect. You can use in your gas oven outside, you know, those cool pizza gas ovens that everybody has, no problem at all. Or you even can use it in a Neapolitan wooden fire oven. I'm going to use my new electric Neapolitan pizza oven, because this is part of the range that I have. If you're interested, you just go to ginopizzaovens.com. We deliver all over the world. We sell them all over the world. I use this one because it doesn't matter what the weather is outside, if it's windy, if it's raining, if it's snowing, cold, whatever it is. This one you can use it indoor and outdoor, and it's perfect. It goes to 450 degrees. So what I've done, I put it on the Neapolitan setting. 450 degrees, which is the same temperature that a wooden Neapolitan pizza oven would have, but with electric. Simple as that. If you wanted to do it in your oven at home, what do? You don't have to get my pizza stone. Yeah, you can get any pizza stone nowadays in online or supermarket. But the tip is this: get yourself a pizza stone like this. Put it in your oven, make sure the vent is not on. You want the heat to come from the bottom and from the top. Put the stone in the middle of the oven and whack it as high as you can. My oven goes to 280 degrees maximum. I'll put it to 280 degrees. If your oven goes higher, even better. If it goes lower, that's what it is. You can still make the pizza. What is the difference? The difference is that this one goes to 450 degrees. So when you put the pizza in there, it's gonna cook very fast. In 90 seconds, it's gonna get all the bubble on the side. Perfect. The one in the conventional oven will take a little bit longer. It will take probably about a minute longer. But really, the flavor is the same. The consistency changes. I'm now going to show you the very first pizza that we used to have in Naples without the mozzarella. Okay? And it's called marinara. When I used to be a boy, the pizza that we used to get in the pizzeria was only and exclusively the marinara, which is tomato, garlic, oregano, and extra virgin olive oil. Then later on, I'm going to show you how to make the Margherita or any other pizza that you want to make. So, flour on one side. I always put it on the corner on my chopping board. Then get your pizza bowl. Be gentle. Don't stress it out. Okay, pick it up like that and put it upside down. Once you've done that, look at the technique. With your finger, you just press the middle of the dough and going outwards and put it in the middle, okay? Now look what I'm doing. I'm pressing very gently, not on the border, just in the middle. And can you see how, as I'm pressing, I'm widening my fingers. So then you widen the pizza. Look, like this. Very simple. You don't need to do the slapping, turning the pizza. That is showing off for no reason whatsoever. This is what you have to do. Once you got the disc, then look what I'm doing. Pick up on one side, clean the bottom so you don't want all the flour, put the pizza back and stretch it again. And you need a little bit more tomato than you usually would pour on a Margherita pizza. Remember, you only have 3 ingredients here, tomato, oregano and garlic, so don't be stingy. When you put the tomato sauce, the other thing, don't press it down too hard because otherwise the pizza is going to stick to the board. Then, guardate ragazzi, garlic. Just flick some garlic around. You can pour as little or as much as you want. Some marinaras, by the way, they also have olives, capers. I'm showing you how to do the classic Neapolitan marinara. Then you got the oregano, extra virgin olio d'oliva. But the extra virgin olive oil, I'll put it at the end. I'll show you. Put a little bit of flour onto my shovel. See what I do? I'll pick it up like this. Now, once I'll pick it up, make sure that you open up the pizza. Then a good drizzle of extra virgine di oliva. Ok ragazzi, guarda. The oven is ready, 450 degrees, Neapolitan setting. The only thing that you have to do is to open up, and I'm going to show you the magic now. Pull right in the middle, and close it straight away. This will take about 90 seconds. There are new electric pizza oven where you got the rotated stone in the middle. I got a problem with those one. I'll tell you why. Because unless you have a lot of experience, when you land the pizza, if it lands between the circle that it rotates and the stone that doesn't rotate, all your pizza is gonna get all caught out and you're gonna make a big mess. So the rotating oven, it's okay, but my preferred one would be the one with the flat stone. This is when you need to be patient. Piano piano, let the oven do the job. Bellissima, wow, the smell of garlic, oregano, extra virgin olive oil going all over the kitchen, fantastico. Let me show you how you turn around, yeah? Open up, pick up your pizza, like this, very simply, turn it around, like that, and go straight in. La marinara è servita. The garlic, the basil, the oregano, the tomato, oh wow, the smell is insane. Now this is another thing that I really love about my accessories is the pizza cutter. Look, number one, it comes with a guard, and you lock it and you leave it in a drawer. You don't have the problem that you're gonna cut yourself. Take the guards off, cut, do whatever you want to do. But the beauty is that you can take the blade out, put in the dishwasher, nice and easy. Wow. I remember when I used to go and get the pizza with my nonno, always the marinara. This is going to be far too hot, so I'm going to rest it there and I'm going to show you how to make a margherita. The pizza margherita came much later. The reason why it came about is because the Queen Margherita came to visit Napoli, and one pizzaiolo, one pizza maker, to celebrate the Italian flag, what he did, he poured the tomatoes, like this. And I like to keep my mozzarella in the fridge because then all the water comes out and doesn't go on the pizza. The way I do it, look, I cut them into slices first and then I do strips. I do little strips. And this is very important because if you cut it too finely, then it's gonna burn. If you cut into chunky strips, it's gonna melt to perfection and you still have the flavor. And there you have it, pizza margherita with the Italian flag. You go the red from the tomato, the white from the mozzarella, and the green from the basilico. And when you put the tomato, always leave about 1 centimeter from the border. Very important. Extra virgin olive oil. as I'm waiting for the Margherita. Mamma mia. Fresh garlic with the oregano and the tomato. So simple, but yet the best pizza ever. See, to me the secret of the pizza is very simple. The less you put on the pizza, the more you appreciate of the ingredients, and the best it is. I hate when I see 5, 6, 7 ingredients on top of the pizza. Chicken wings, barbecue sauce, pineapple. If you put a pineapple on the pizza, oh, no pineapple on the pizza. Just keep it simple. Eccola qua, la pizza Margherita. Not too much tomato sauce, not too much mozzarella, a little bit of basil, buonissimo. I'm going to show you another of my favorites, which is Pizza Bianca, no tomatoes. I'm going to get a bit of rosemary from my plant outside, and I'll show you what to do. I got a nice rosmarino from outside. I'm going to show you my son Luciano's favorite pizza. Pizza Bianca, only mozzarella, rosmarino, you pick it up, just put it on top. See how easy it is? You're just going to get used to it, piano piano. Extravergine olio di oliva, and vai! Pizza Bianca pronta. This pizza here, if you have a little bit of salame, parma ham, a little cheese, gorgonzola, a few olives, sun-dried tomato, absolutely perfect. Use it like you would use bread. Oh, yes. And there you have it. This is my Pizza Masterclass. We made the Marinara, we made the Margherita, we made the Pizza Bianca. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure that you actually make it and send me the picture and let me know what do you want me to cook next. What is your favorite Italian dish? And I'm here and I will cook it for you. Ciao ragazzi! Mwah!
Vieni a cucinare con me. It's cooking time. Basta guardare e you'll be fine. Buono, 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 sapori napoletano. Piano, 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 it's your favorite italiano. Salute.